Fireworks as the morning session of the Benghazi hearings just ended. Everybody was expecting a yawner. Everybody was expecting it to be typically Washington bipartisan yawner, polite and this and that. And fireworks erupted when Trey Gowdy began quoting emails written by Sidney Blumenthal, who is one of the most partisan communists in all of Washington and has been for I don't know how long. One of Hillary's closest confidants and advisors for as long as she's had confidence. She was by his side all during the Clinton administration. So Gowdy starts asking Hillary about Sid's emails. White House would not let her hire him. Clinton Foundation did. See, he's accessing American intelligence for her and briefing her on it, supposedly sending her cables. Gowdy read an email from Blumenthal asking Hillary to help him with a business deal he had in Libya, clearly outside the realm of her gig as Secretary of State. Well, anyway, it was so damaging. Apparently, my interpretation of this, for once, was right. It was a grand slam. It was exactly as I saw it, so much so that Adam Schiff and Elijah Cummings have now demanded that Gowdy release the full transcript of Blumenthal's testimony in a prior hearing that was behind closed doors and all of his emails. Now, I'm being told I didn't see any of this, so this is being passed on to me. The only thing I can, until I'm able to get into this, the only thing I can figure out why is that maybe they think Gowdy is not being honest or fully forthcoming about the content, maybe taking Blumenthal out of context or whatever. And Gowdy refused the request to make available all the transcripts involving anything Sidney Blumenthal has said. He said, well, the closed-door hearings, we haven't made the transcripts of anybody else available, and I'm not going to now. And apparently the lid blew after that. So the point is, and allow me some breathing room on this until I'm able, just getting all this on the fly while it's actually happening, while also hosting the program and keeping you glued to your radio. So at least you're doing a damn fine job of it. I hope so. I hope this is pretty accurate. Cummings is now explaining himself to Dana Bash. This obviously was damaging, is what this all means. It obviously means that Gowdy put a dent in this image of Hillary that she put forth today as loving and caring and compassionate and disappointed and feeling so bad for the families. He did. You should have seen. She did a personality 180 change like you haven't seen. You want to call it bipolar? I mean, we saw it. It's like somebody took her off the meds and it had an immediate. I don't know, Congressman. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. He worked for Media Matters. Silence, silence, silence. Well, who did he have these consultancy deals with? I don't know. There were many entities. Could one of them have been your husband? I guess, yes, yes. So Blumenthal was being employed by your foundation. Yes, I guess, yes, I suppose. I don't know, Congressman. So clearly, points were scored here. They think some damage has been done. And they obviously think that Blumenthal has been taken out of context by Gowdy. I don't know why else they would want the full. I think the full transcript of Blumenthal can do nothing but hurt her. It probably is just for show. I think a lot of what Cummings and these guys are doing is probably to distract now because the blows were serious. I think that's what this. I'll bet you at the end of the day, that's what all this is really just for show. Because Gowdy did not ask Hillary about anything but what Blumenthal said in his emails. His testimony was not referenced. She didn't She wasn't asked about his testimony, only the emails that she and he were sending back and forth. So I think what Cummings was doing was standard Democrat distraction, obfuscation, and confusion 101. He was trying to distract Gowdy. He was trying to make what Gowdy was doing look ineffective and irrelevant. But there's nothing in Blumenthal's testimony that would explain away what Blumenthal said in his emails. That's why they better be careful for what they wish for here, because the exposure of everything Blumenthal was doing with Hillary cannot be helpful to her. Just can't.